Last round on the scoreboard, nothing left to hide. Either this is where we fall or where we turn the tide. Night outside the window, quiet in my room, only heartbeat in the bass, cutting through the gloom. I can feel the pressure crawl up along my spine. All the little voices say, don't you cross the line. But the kick is steady deep, keeping nerves in check, drawing circles in my chest, holding back the wreck. Clutch night, focus, eyes on frame, just be present in the game. Not too early, not too late, trust the timing, trust the state. I don't count the loss, I just see the here and now, weigh the bridge I cross. Every sound and every step painted in the grid, paths like shadows on the wall, soft but heavy knit. I remember all the times I survived before, games I thought were dead and gone still reopen doors. So I take a cleaner breath, let the anger fade, let the deeper darker groove hold the moves I've made. Clutch night, focus, eyes on frame, just be present in the game. Not too early, not too late, trust the timing, trust the state. Clutch night, focus, heart held low, let the deep bass take the blow. Hands are calm but mind is sharp, like a whisper in the dark. Breaks and we fall down, if the plan goes wrong, I won't let that single round steal away my song. I will still respect the way that I kept my ground, stay collected in the storm, follow through the sound. But if we connect the play, turn the fight around, all the dark and muted chords burst without a sound. No need for a scream and cry, just a quiet grin, knowing that in calmest mind is the deepest win. Clutch night, focus, that's my way. Win or lose, I choose to stay in the zone where fear grows small, and I hear the music call. Eyes on screen, crosshair in the center line, breathing slow, letting all the thoughts align. I don't need a rush to play or chase the fame, I just want a steady hand and a calmer aim. Every beat inside my ears keeps my focus tight, deep low bass holding up my inner light. Paths like clouds hanging over quiet lands, while the mouse moves softly under both my hands. Calm aim, steady mind, leave the pressure far behind. Let the music guide the flow, take it fast by moving slow. Miss a shot, it's alright, I don't break apart, I just mark the little slip in a gentle heart. There's time to try again, time to readjust. In the rolling lo-fi groove, I can build my trust. I don't hear the noisy world shouting in my head, all the tilt and all the ground begins to fade when the track comes on. Heart and hands fall into place, mind is holding strong. Little dots on mini-map as I start to trace. Music draws a hidden grid over all this space. I don't need to know it all, just the next small choice. Every pattern, every chord is a guiding voice. Take a breath before I dive into one more fight. Let the rhythm lead me through in a softer light. Focus, flow. Here I go, riding on this gentle glow. Not too fast and not too slow, just enough to let it grow. When the chaos starts to rise, when it gets too loud, I return to where I am, not to all the crowd. Back to fingers on the keys, breathing in and out. Let the 4-on-4 drown out hesitation, doubt. I can feel the tiny clicks fall in time with sound. Decisions turning into lines drawn upon the ground. Not from fear and not from rage, but from steady core. Built from all these quiet songs, I've been here before. Focus, flow. Here I go, riding on this gentle glow. Not too fast and not too slow, just enough to let it grow. Focus, flow. In this game, when I lose, I'm not the same. Every run and every round builds me up beyond this ground. Maybe we're a little down, maybe game is rough. Scoreboard not in our favor, lane has been too tough. Still the echo of the kick keeps my feet in place. And the simple scent above draws a line of grace. I don't have to win it all in a single fight. I just have to take one step in this softer light. Hold my ground and take my time, do the best I can. Let the music in my head be my quiet plan. Soft push forward, not too hard, just enough to play my card. One more round and one more try. I don't need to justify. When I think of giving up, take an easy way. Bass reminds me of the work done on every day. All the tries that brought me here, all the hours spent adding up in silent ways, quiet and intense. So try, I don't need to justify. Soft push forward, gentle drive. I am here and I'm alive in this slow and soothing tone. I can move but not alone. Rank icon shining on the side stairs that never end. Every step another test, every loss a bend. I could let the pressure bite into skin and bone, or I let this gentle beat walk me there alone. I don't have to race the crowd, I can take my lane. Let the climb be made a night, soft against the brain. Tiny arrows on the graph, slowly pointing up as the bass and pads pour calm into my cup. Relax and climb, take your time. There's no need to peek and shine. Slow and steady, bit by bit, you will find where you will fit. Some will shout and some will brag, some will flame and fall. I just fix my humble eyes on my inner wall, checking how I played and felt, not just final rank. Giving some respect as well to the unseen plank. If I treat myself with care, like a friend I trust, and the journey through the games feels a little just. Deep house carries me along when the will feels weak. Soft reminder I can rest even as I seek. Relax and climb, take your time. There's no need to peek and shine. Slow and steady, bit by bit, you will find where you will fit. Relax and climb, game by game. Win or lose, you're still the same. Let the music clear your head, so you rise with softer tread. Headphones on, chair recline, evening creeping in. Little ritual, I know, simple place to begin. Lights are low, screen is bright, lobby on display. Deep house slowly fades, the noise of the busy day. I'm not here to prove a point, not to break my will. I just want a softer time, quiet, calm and still. Let the sessions blur a bit into gentle flow, where the only heavy thing is the bass below. Safe, chill session, here I stay. Let the stress all drift away. I don't need a perfect run, I just want a softer fun. Game by game, the hours pass, numbers move around. Sometimes up and sometimes down, like a breathing sound. But I keep the same slow heart through the rise and fall. Music in my chest and head, holding up Safe chill session, here I stay. Let the stress all drift away. I don't need a perfect run, I just want a softer fun. Safe chill session, if it's time I can stop mid losing climb. Turn it off before I break, that's the best decision I make. In the end, when night is deep and my eyes feel slow, I look back at how I played, how I chose to grow. Not in rank or just in wins, but in how I felt. If my heart stayed warm and soft, not a block of melt, then I call it victory. Even if I fell, even if the last result doesn't look so well, because I protected me in this neon sea, with the lo-fi rolling on, keeping me tilt free. Safe chill session, soft and long, wrapped inside this gentle song. When I leave and close the day, I still feel a lighter weight. Same route, same map, same path again. Little steps along the lane. Golden numbers slowly rise under soft and sleepy skies. I'm not here for instant win, I'm here just to settle in. Let the quiet grinding beat guide the way my fingers meet. Quiet grind, long and slow, that's the way the big things grow. Every wave and every creep builds a mountain from the deep. Sometimes days feel all the same, endless matches in this game. But the low end in my chest keeps me moving, doing best. Tiny goals and tiny gains take the weight from bigger pains. In this mellow driving sound, I can stay on solid ground. Quiet grind, long and slow, that's the way the big things grow. Every wave and every creep builds a mountain from the deep. Quiet grind, no big show, just the work that few will know. In the end, when numbers shine, I remember this slow line. Street lights out the window blur into a line. Everyone is sleeping, but this time is mine. Client open queue is on, numbers on the side. Low dark chords are crawling in like a rising tide. I don't need the daylight crowd, I don't need now. Just watch the hidden lines, see what I can learn. Let the darker atmosphere soak the fear away, leaving only quiet drive for another play. When the sky begins to gray, when my aim runs thin, I can feel the inner knot saying that's enough to win. Not the match, but something else deeper in my chest, knowing I have walked the path as I felt was best. Shadow cue grind, end of night. Turn off all the neon light. Even in the fading sound, I feel stronger, more profound. Words are flying in the chat, sharp and cold and mean. Little arrows on the side of my glowing screen. I can feel and touch my mind, starting up a fire, pulling on the tired strings of my old desire. But I've got another sound sitting by my side. Deep slow bass and gentle chords rolling like a tide. Every kick a tiny wave washing through my chest. Every pad a quiet wall where my thoughts can rest. Soft mental shield here with me, between me and what I see. I don't have to take it in, I can choose a softer skin. I don't have to fight them back, I don't have to win. Arguments and written lines never heal my skin. I just press the mute and hide, let the noise go past, while the lo-fi river flows calm and low and vast. I remember why I came, not to break and burn, but to feel the tiny joy in each little turn. Mouse in hand and keys below, glowing midnight light. Deep house holding up my heart in this quiet fight. Soft mental shield here with me, between me and what I see. I don't have to take it in, I can choose a softer skin. Soft mental shield, quiet tone, keeps my center as my own. Even when the match goes wrong, I'm still safe inside this song. When the game is finally done and the screens all fade, I don't carry all the rage that they quickly made. I just keep the simple tune humming in my mind, knowing I protected well something soft and kind. Soft mental shield, through it all I still stand and do not fall. With this gentle rolling field, I can heal, I can be healed. Match is over, cue is on, timer starts again. I could rush into the next, chase away the pain, but I hear the softer call in the rolling sound, asking me to take a breath on this waiting ground. Hands relax upon my lap, eyes look at the wall. Screen can wait a little bit, I don't know it all. Pads like clouds above my head, bass like distant train, carrying away the weight sitting in my brain. Breathe between rounds, slow to hurt myself again, not to feed the fear, just to take a gentle note of what I can change. While the lo-fi house unfolds patterns long and strange, then I let the picture go like a balloon up high. Watch it float beyond my reach into distant sky. What remains is simple now, one more quiet game, without all the ghosts before whispering my name. Breathe between rounds, slow it down, take the pressure from your crown. You don't have to sprint through all, let one moment break the fall. Breathe between rounds, in and out, let the music clear the doubt. When you're ready, press the key, enter next game quietly. If I learn this little pause, the small gentle art, I can keep a softer core, not a hardened heart. So the playlist in my ears is a hidden guide, telling me to treat myself kinder from inside. Breathe between rounds, low and kind. This is how you save your mind. In the spaces in between, you can learn to stay serene. I can feel the moment come, tension in the air. One small window, one small gap, something rare. Others panic, others freeze, lost in rushing blood. But I hear the lower tones rising like a flood. Deep bass like a hunter step, moving through the trees. Pass like fog across the field, crawling at my knees. Lead a narrow silver line, cutting through the black, pointing where I need to strike, where I should attack. Calm killer instinct, raise it then. Not from rage but will to win. Eyes like ice, hands like fire, guided by a quiet wire. I don't swing at every chance, I don't chase too far. I don't gamble with my mind just to leave a scar. I wait patient in the dark, breathing with the beat. Let the rhythm call the time when I leave my seat. When it comes, I go in deep, fully without doubt. All the hesitation gone, all the static out. In that second, every sound falls into its place. Every frame becomes a frame I can clearly trace. Calm killer instinct, raise it then. Not from rage but will to win. Eyes like ice, hands like fire, guided by a quiet wire. Through, I don't tear myself apart, I don't break.